Wow. What a game this is. Wow, the game not over. They still got to go another 5 minutes. The Pacers came back down 14 points. They was down 14 points with 2 minutes left. This is crazy. Damn. It is. Yeah, you got to be stunned. You have 14 points. Boy, if that was a three, that would have been it. He almost made a three to a game winner. But shoot, for him to tie it up, boy, this something. Brunson with 5 fouls. Will the Knicks survive overtime against the Pacers? This is crazy. I thought the Knicks was going to just end this in the fourth quarter. This game has gone into overtime. I can't believe that. I'm sitting here dozing on the game, dozing on the game because I'm like, Knicks up by like 14, right, 14 points. Then the last 2 minutes, that one guy kept hitting all these 3-pointers. Now, if he hit them now, that could really help Indiana win this. Now for the Knicks, you gotta win this game. You can't lose this game. Yup. Bless Mom says, "Hi." The Knicks, they can't lose this game. You gotta win this game. You home. Man, you was up 14 points with 2 minutes left. And I mean, that guy Tyrese Halliburton, he almost hit another game winner, but they counted as a 2-pointer. I think everybody saw what happened. Yup, me too. I like when they close. This is unbelievable. This is. I mean, the Knicks was up by 14. Yup, 14 points with 2 minutes left. I'm over here dozing because I'm thinking they gonna win. if the Pacers come back in overtime to beat this, yup, that's what they said. Pacers miracle buzzer beater sends it to overtime. This is crazy. We going into over now because he went up. He turned around. I figured. I thought that was a three. It bounced up and it went in. We got the choke sign. He having fun. But Indiana, man, they made this go into overtime. One of the New York Knicks top players, Jalen Brunson, got 5 fouls, so he can't foul out now. What's going to happen in overtime with 5 minutes? Oh, he slipped. Uh-oh. Oh, man, he missed that. There you go. Halliburton with the ball. Oh, he missed it. Okay, so they both missed their first shot. Man, oh man. Right, what a comeback. It is. What a great comeback. 3 minutes left in overtime. Damn. Oh, they got another. I know they both tired. Oh. Yeah, they tired. Both teams gotta be tired. And somebody gotta hit some shots. Oh, there we go. Towns. Knicks back up by 2. 127 to 125. They're going to just tie it up. Oh, we missed it. Oh, man, Towns limping. Oh. The Knicks. Wow, that was good. Good hustle play right there. Right, great hustle play by the Knicks. They got 129, 125. Knicks, y'all better close out Indiana in overtime. Pacers turned it over. Back to Brunson. Oh, he blocked it. Here come the Pacers. For 3. There we go. They hitting them threes. They hitting them threes in overtime. Indiana be hitting them dagger 3-pointers. Towns they get tired, man. I did not think this game would go into overtime. He said, refs, you suck. I know both teams going to be really tired after this, but great performance by both teams. But the Pacers to come back down 14 with 2 minutes. Oh, jump ball. I think he fell down. Indiana is playing so hard, man. They is. Welcome into Bud Files. This game is insane. This game went into overtime. The Pacers got a chance to take the lead. Sporting Entertainment said, "Go Knicks." Yup. He might take it. He took the lead. 130 to 129 with 2 minutes left in overtime. The Pacers came back. Down. They turned it over. The Pacers came back. Now the Knicks got it back. Down by 1. He just fighting through it. Well, that was a foul. This is a brutal battle. And it's just game 1. I know game 2 gonna be good Friday. There's the last one. That's a good call there. Brunson with 5, right. Wow. Brunson at the line, 8 of 10, 37 points. Nemar with 5. Somebody said something. Everybody was quiet when he hit his free throw. Brunson with 38 points. That's good. 25 of 37. Indiana 21 of 28. Wow. 130 to 130. Oh, okay. Our Knicks back up by 1. Oh. Huh. This game is unbelievable. Uh-oh. Tyrese with the ball. He sent it to overtime. Oh, he got that in. Knicks back up by 1. 132, 131. Wow. I think this game was better than the Western Conference. Oh. 132, 131. Wow. Like I said, it's a chance to go to the NBA Finals, so you gotta play extremely hard, and that's what both teams are doing.
With a 10 or 12 night, this is what makes Brunson so great, because he is such a great free throw shooter down the stretch.
Oh, that's always a good thing. Keep making them free throws. Yup, whoever got the ball last. Yup. Brunson got 40 points. He almost got 50. Dang. Oh, he dunked it. Knicks Pacers back up by 1, under 40 seconds left. All right, Knicks take back the lead, 135, 134. I ain't never see a game like this. Woo! And Indiana take the lead right back. Wow. Wow. Back and forth they go.
We treat your outdoor vehicles like the noble creatures they are. And when you bundle them with your home and
Still got 26 seconds left.
24/7 protection they deserve. There you go. So they're always ready for your next adventure. And that's just how we do around these parts, around them parts.
Wow. Pacers back up by 1 point. 130, 136, 135. Top and came. Dad. Yep. Yep. Right pass, yeah.
You know what I would like to see right here, defensively for the Pacers? Go with the bigger Pascal Siakam on Brunson. Right now you've been going with Nembhard and Nesmith. I think he needs to see a bigger body on him. They're going to start Nembhard on him. They went just the opposite. They went small. They went for Nesmith. I would go with a bigger body on him. And I'm really surprised that you're not at Miles Turner in the game. I know what they're thinking is being able to switch things, but I like that ring protection of Miles Turner. Russell knocked out of bounds and knocked out there by Nembhard. We've had 14 lead changes and 7 have come in overtime.
Are they going to challenge it?
Timeout Indiana for a challenge. 18.9 in overtime. A challenge by the Pacers. Oh, that may have touched. Oh, Brunson. That's why Brunson was trying to get the ball in quickly. Wow. That's
Oh
close.
boy.
Early on the floor is New York basketball. Indiana's challenge in the room.
Did he hit his finger?
Oh, that's off Brunson. That's off his right finger, Brunson. That's off Brunson. That is off Brunson.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Thank God they didn't have this back when we were playing, Coach. Oh my God. Thank God they didn't have this. This is going to be Indiana ball with the lead in 18.9. How about that?
Wow.
Now again, you got to be able to inbound the ball with the lead, and teams have a lot of trouble doing this.
It's been a wild game.
Great job.
This feel like the damn NBA Finals. These two teams. These two teams feel like you watching the NBA Finals.
After Neesmith at the 20-point fourth quarter.
And then overtime. Lot of lead changes.
He needed to try to get the ball in quickly. Smart on his part. And Nimhard is running towards the bench, telling them to challenge. This is why you save your challenges, guys. That's exactly what they were already. The ball was named to last touch plus Brunson's fingertips. Therefore, this is a successful challenge. Indiana basketball with 20 on the game clock. Each team with the time.
Yup, it did. I guess it did. Did touch his fingers.
20 seconds in overtime. Now back to your point, Coach. Inbounding the ball under duress is always the hardest.
It's always the hardest thing.
They're going to have to do it twice because New York's got a foul.
Yeah, they're gonna foul him so they can save time.
Very aggressive going for a steal once the ball comes in because at the worst they call a foul and they take it out again.
20 seconds seemed like a long time. Wow. Indiana up 138 to 135. Yeah, why they didn't foul him? Right, yep, no defense. I guess we going to double overtime. Somebody gonna hit a three. Yeah. Where was the defense? Well, now y'all need a three or a two. This feel like it's gonna go to double overtime.
In the first half.
But damn, they gonna be tired as hell.
Obviously, I know this crowd is stunned here, but you've got the best clutch player in Jalen Brunson here. This game is far from over.
Or if he get fouled shooting a three, you gotta at least make two. You gotta have mental toughness in this. You got to. Already in overtime, you was up. I bet they probably like, dang, we was up 14 points in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left. But now you're down 3 in overtime. They can still tie it up. You gotta do something. Damn. Wow. That's it. Indiana came back. They tried to tie it up twice. Dang. And they get 2 players. Wow.
Indiana will take the final timeout here in overtime with .2, leading by 3. Indiana
They trailed by 14 in the fourth quarter.
35 left in the fourth quarter. Came back on the long-range shooting of Halliburton watching it again here at the very end. Off the elbow and hand of Bridges. Have we seen some unbelievable in these
this is unbelievable. It is.
This has been outstanding. Better than this.
Right, because they down 14 points with 2 minutes.
The Knicks scored 6 points. It's not like they went scoreless down the stretch.
Man, they was down 14 points with 2 minutes, man. I mean, how do you mentally prepare for game 2 knowing that you was up 14 points with 2 minutes left to win it?
20 plus points. They're 30.
That's what I wonder. Like, as a team, how do you... Hey, Blood Drag, I wonder how do you prepare for game 2?
Literally take the ball out of bounds right now if you're Indiana and hand it to the guy. You can hand it to Carl Anthony Towns. You can't shoot it with .2, .3. Yeah, just hand. I would just hand Carl Anthony Towns the ball right here. It's probably more you were just throwing salt in the wound here, coach. Just give me the ball. That's exactly what it is. Towns fired it. And the game is over, and Indiana has won, coming back.
Wow.
Captured game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals on the road in the Garden.
First win since 2004.
First win in these finals since 2004. Winning by 3 in overtime, 138 to 135. And a game where Halliburton tied it at 125. 31 points for Halliburton.
I know game 2.
30 points for Neesmith.
Hey, man. Knicks bad try to beat them in 4 quarters in game 2.
15, Siakam had 17. Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tyrese, those last 6 minutes, get your heart pumping a little bit.
Basketball's fun. Winning is fun, and I'm so proud of the resilience of this group. We showed it all year. We got to win in so many different random, unique ways. And today
So that was very unique. That was.
Man, that's fun.
I know it's how you're going, but you keep entertaining us. We got to go back to end of regulation. Was there any thought in your mind of taking it 2? And was there hesitation, or were you always going to come back out?
I went for 2, and then we can't hit the ball. And I didn't know how much time was left, so I just tried to gather myself and knock the shot down. I thought it was a 3.
I thought it was a 3 too.
I tried to hit the Sally, and it didn't work, but we finished it in overtime, so man.
And you had to do the choke sign too, right?
Yeah. Everybody's gonna want me to do it. I was gonna hold it for the right time. That felt appropriate, and then it went to overtime. So we're gonna save it for later.
With all the incredible advice that Reggie Miller has given you in your personal relationship with him, was go for the kill, always go for the 3 and then win one of them?
No. Just go win the game.
Well, Neesmith was incredible too. I mean, it took a full effort from everybody, but just to see the different levels, especially in a game where it felt like New York had control of this whole game. What was it like to see in the toughest moments everybody rise?
Yeah, we played a lot of games where it felt like the other team had control. I didn't know until it's over, till it hit 0. That's a hell of a win.
That was.
But I really do think there's a lot for us.
That was a crazy win.
Rebound number was, felt like they dominated us there. That's an area where we want to be great. We weren't good today, but we just figured out a way to win, man. I'm just so proud of this group.
Thanks, Tyrese. We'll see you on Friday.
That felt like the NBA Finals right there.
Pacers won in overtime in game 1 and lead this series 1 game to none. Game 2, Friday, 7 o'clock, right here on TNT. Coming up next, inside the NBA, presented by Kia.
Kia.
What a game. The Indiana Pacers on the road.
They came back and won.
Watching the 2025 Eastern Conference Finals. We'll take a break and take you to our studio.
I wonder what they gonna say. Oh Lord, Stephen A. Smith gonna go crazy tomorrow. Yup, he gonna go crazy on his Knicks. He going. I gotta see what he gonna say tomorrow. Hopefully he don't lose his voice.
Obey your thirst. I tried to tell him, like, oh, I know. Right, obey your thirst.
But that was fun. I was falling. I was falling asleep.
Oh no.
I was like, this game over. and got some chips and a Pepsi, and I said, okay, final 2 minutes. Yeah, welcome in Keisha Comedy said this. Watching this basketball game was crazy. This team came back after being down 14 points. Came back and won in overtime. I want to see what these other people guys say. I'm gonna remember this day.
It's your percent APR for 60 months on 2024 GMC EV models. That's up to 17,200 average finance savings.
How did they come back? But I think, what was it, like 15? Well, like 15 seconds, they still had the lead in the fourth quarter. They should have just tried to hold the ball. CC motion. I'm just saying, I ain't never. Oh, yep, son, he doing good. I ain't never seen no game like that. I ain't for real. I want to hear what they gotta say on Charles and Shaq and Kenny and all them. I want to hear what they gotta say. What's y'all take on it?
This actually happened tonight here at Madison Square Garden. Look at this by Tyrese Halliburton.
I thought it was a 3 too.
Kevin Durant. So we're going to go over. We'll take the two.
But then in the fourth quarter, Jalen Brunson, he wasn't even in there for like 5 minutes, so he had a lot of rest. So I'm like, okay, but that was crazy. And then they gotta come all back to the stadium Friday. I'm stunned.
The last time I was up this high, I heard the captain say we might encounter some turbulence. You always say we get to. Yeah, we do.
We get to do this for a living, and I just saw something I've never seen before. We're the luckiest dudes in the world. We get to do this for a living. That was incredible.
Oh, and the storyline changed so dramatically because as I was thinking, okay, we're going to start the post-game show. We're going to be saying, okay, how about that time when Brunson had to go to the bench with 5 fouls?
Right, yep.
They went on a 17-6 run.
They did.
Brunson, and they cruised home by double digits, and they knew what happened.
This game was kind of weird. Like
it was.
To a great start, not missing shots, and you looked up, they were up 4 points. Then Jalen Brunson goes to the bench. Everybody's like, oh man, it's over. They were up 1 point at the time. All of a sudden, they're up 17 points. It's like everything you expected to happen in this game, it went the total opposite way, and that's bad for the Knicks.
And I said at the beginning of the game, both teams have great resilience. They never quit. But when they were up 14, I was getting ready to say, okay, Knicks won this game.
Right, yep.
Still has confidence, have to be prepared for game 2. And we're up here and we're just sitting, and that happened.
Yeah. I mean,
It's Mr. Neesmith happened.
yeah.
The improbable only happens when you continue to play with enthusiasm and effort. If you get deflated, the improbable will never happen. And so if you look at how we have the odds, it's probably like 1.8 that they can actually win this game. And then they do it.
They're down 14.
I got 3 to hit in a row.
5.
He hit 5 in a row. He hit 8.
He was hitting them 3-pointers.
He had 5, but they had 6 because Holly had 12. But 5, I like this game is over. They're like, oh no, it's not. Oh, he hit another.
Yup, he kept hitting them threes.
He finished with 30 hits, 20.
But the 5 in a row was the difference in the game.
That was, yup.
The game was really over until he went crazy.
Yup, till he kept hitting them threes. I was like, uh-oh. It was 124, 118. It was down 5. But those threes. I mean, he was on fire.
No, it was 111 to 94 with 6:26 to go. He
Yup.
starts hitting these threes, It was still 119-105 on a Brunson three with 2:50 to go. A 14-point lead, and then they go 20-6.
I'm laughing because we were just dancing to Mary J. Blige. Now they're playing some slow music out there. And me and Dre were like, boy, this city gonna be on fire the next 40 hours. Well, fire is out. The one thing that, Rick Carlisle also did, he did a masterful job of just making sure that the right guy, when he got out, he figured out a way
I
to get
can't
home.
believe this.
Because even that last three went on
It's
the
like
down street,
Ripley's
he came
Believe
out
It or
of the
Not.
and then Hart slipped. Like that was the play was run off of Naismith.
That's just bad defense, though. Can he switch it out? Mitchell Robinson, still back. They're trying to.
Would you rather have Mitchell Robinson on him or Hart slipping? But you at least
Give up the slip. I should be jumping out as a three-point shooter and give up the slip. There's no way you give up the fifth three to a guy that's hit 4 straight threes off a slip pin down.
By the way, that's Billy Joel, New York. That's Billy Joel, New York State of Mind.
I was like, maybe the game might go in a double overtime.
If they would have won, they would have been the Nas version of New York City.
I'd have been like, wow. Well, I think if the Knicks would have pushed this to the double overtime, that would have been something too. I think everybody would have just got fouled out.
Aaron, you realize that you've done something not even Reggie Miller has done in that uniform, and that's hit 8 threes in a playoff game.
Wow, that was good.
What got into you in the fourth quarter when
He was on fire from 3.
And you get on fire.
8 threes. Wow.
My teammates did need to do, and I know I'm a phenomenal shooter, so I just trusted the process and let it fly.
Shaq here.
Ernie
Impressed with the
Smith.
resiliency of this team down 14. You just can't.
Wow, 8 threes.
Like who's leading? Like Bunch is saying, guys, game's not over. Game's not over. Even though we're down 14, game's not over. Who's leading that bunch?
It's a collective, man. It's everybody. It's Pascal, it's Tyrese, it's Miles. We're just a resilient group. We just know how to fight. We never give up to the last buzzer sounds, and I think that's just what makes us a special basketball team.
Aaron, it's Draymond. Congratulations, great first win.
Thank you.
You had to challenge most of the night to guard Jalen Brunson. What do you guys have to do to stop him, specifically in the fourth quarter? He's going to have great games, but I think in the fourth quarter is where he really take over games. What do we need to see from you guys to put that fire out? Although you guys came back and won the game, I think y'all can still do a better job there, and you're doing an incredible job of making him fight the entire game.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think there's a lot of things we can clean up and do better. But he's a phenomenal player. I think we just got to make it tough on him, give him different reads.
Yep, good evening. About to end this right after they finish talking.
We got to live with some of that, but I think there's a lot we can clean up. Yeah.
Well, I'm not really sure who's public enemy number one, you or Tyrese in New York City. But I will ask
Sorry,
you,
him.
to score those many points, you also have to
Y'all,
make
thanks for the
stops.
thumbs up.
And so,
1SP.
defensively, you guys were having a
This
tough
is probably
time.
one of the most craziest endings I've seen
To make those stops.
probably in a long
Because it was
time.
also a different defensive effort.
Yeah, I think we just sat down. We just fight. So we knew what the game needed from us. We knew we all needed to step up, give an extra 2, 3.
I mean, it's gotta be demoralizing. I mean, knowing that you gotta play again on Friday, knowing that you was up 14.
Number one, after you made your first couple of threes, were you surprised?
The Knicks gotta tie this up, boy. If they don't tie this up, they gonna be in some trouble in Indiana.
The way you play defense from the beginning of the game to be fresh as a daisy to make those 5 threes. I mean, man, I'm telling you, man, you must be in some serious shape because you're playing defense on Brunson from the start.
Yup.
And you was fresh as a daisy in the fourth quarter.
Yup, crazy. He had 8 3. I ain't never see a game like this. Nope.
I was just getting my body right, getting my conditioning right, because I knew what it was going to be. It was going to be guarding Brunson 94 feet.
We'll do another video tomorrow.
Playing 28, 30 plus minutes, being able to make sure I had my legs, my jumper at the end of the game. So,
yup, they better go crazy next game. Yup. I ain't never seen no game. You up 14 points. I mean, just for the NBA, you up 14 points. I'm not even. Yup, they better go crazy next game. But then they gonna have to I don't know what you do as a coach. He hit all them threes. Then you got Halliburton. Then you got Turner. And you got all these other players. I mean, what you? I mean, what do you do when you look in that film? You be like, I would just say, shoot, just keep on attacking. Cause I think when it was 121, 115, it's like they kept scoring back and forth. It's like I don't know if the Knicks was getting tired, but you gotta keep scoring though, because it's like they shot a three, then they came back down and shot a three. It's like they trying to tire y'all out so that they could just come in and just the Knicks. They gotta do what they did to Boston when they just blew them out. Yup. You can't let the Pacers hang around in game two. You're gonna have to blow them out. And then, yep. But knowing how this gonna be, it's probably gonna be just like this again. But one thing they could probably do, try to get some of them in foul trouble or something. Yup. Get the guy that hit all them threes in foul trouble. Then they got somebody else got to do it. But I was like, I fell asleep. I remember that. I fell asleep I fell asleep when Jalen Brunson was on the bench for a couple minutes, then came back. They was up. Right, yup. I was like, okay, 108 to 92. I was like, that's it. 120, yup, then them threes, yup, that one. Then it was the next one, because they was up by 5. Yup, the next one. That was the one that changed it. Vaughn D, yup, that you saw that, Vaughn? That was crazy. And then Tyrese, he almost hit the game winner. And I'm not I'm not I was just watching this. I'm like this game is better than the Western Conference in my mind. The way this went. That was like a movie. That was. I'm just sitting here like, okay. Now, if the game would have went in a double overtime, I think about 5 people would have got fouled out. Cause Brunson had 5 fouls, and Karl Anthony Towns had 4. They would have tried to got him out. But it's like the Pacers just got a lot of good 3-point shooters. I mean, it's like the whole team can shoot threes. And then they play some ferocious defense. Welcome in Daniel Sport. And I wish I could watch game 2. Lord knows, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to try to watch game 2 in some type of way. I gotta work. I gotta try to watch. I'm glad it come on Max. I gotta try to watch that on my phone Friday. Shoot, this felt like the NBA Finals game 1 or something. This was a crazy comeback. Right, and then that was crazy. They didn't even play no defense. They just let them go to the get a layup. But I was like, okay. I was like, maybe Brunson going to tie it up. Then I was like, okay. Then Towns. Dang. That would have went in if it didn't hit that. Yup, Reggie Miller is happy. Dang, I wish it was Friday at 10 o'clock. Right. Wake up on Friday at 8. Yeah, I'm just shocked that the Knicks didn't win in overtime. I mean, you would have thought the Pacers would have got tired, but they didn't.
138-135. Indiana wins it. This is Rick Carlisle in the locker room.
I mean, what do you do as a coach to like?
13 days. We start day 1 of 13 days, all right? Way to hang in, all right? Clean some stuff up tomorrow. We'll be ready for the next one.
I mean, they was down like half of the fourth quarter. But those 3-pointers by Nee Smith, yeah, that was a difference maker. Especially the one when it was 123 to 118. He hit that one. This game had yup, Vaughn. This game had no business going to overtime. It didn't. I fell asleep. I fell asleep on this game. I fell asleep and woke up. I'm like, damn, they up. I'm like, this felt like a dream or something. I'm like, yep, I was sitting right here. Yep.
There has to be errors on the other end. On your part in Utah, there had to be errors. And they were errors tonight.
I mean, how did they was up by 16 in the fourth?
Then they should have been. Because on several occasions on inbound passes.
I'm gonna say if the Knicks don't win game 2, they gonna be in a world of trouble. Because you gotta go to Indiana down 0-2. Knicks gotta win game 2, man. They got to. Or they gotta win in overtime or something. Right, yep. How do you sleep tonight?
Turnovers in this game. 27-4 in favor.
I mean, it's crazy. I think, but you know what? I think in a way, I think the Knicks did get a little tired down the stretch though, because Karl Anthony Towns, he was holding his leg, and it's like they was double teaming Brunson, so he had to keep pushing the ball up, and he was feeling the pressure and stuff. But I think it was like 15 seconds. They should have just kept throwing the ball around. They probably would have like ran out of time or something. But
Rick Carlisle's speech. I wonder what Tibbs' speech is about. I think it would probably be about concentration. And I'm only gonna pick one thing out. You can't let one guy hit 5 threes.
Right.
After 2, he's hot.
Right.
After 3, come on.
Y'all gotta get him in. Y'all better get him in foul trouble for game 2.
You have to concentrate. I think they lost the game.
They get him in foul trouble.
Being up 14, you gotta close this game out.
I have a question.
They weren't in no condition to go into overtime.
Do you think the New York Knicks can play a 7-game series with the Indiana Pacers?
No.
Playing only 7
No.
players in double figures?
I don't think so. No.
That's why
They can't. No.
to win this series.
This game can't go no 7 series. No way. Not after the night.
Some more players.
The Knicks need more players from the bench.
Like not another bit. But last series he didn't play him.
Nah, this ain't going no 7. I mean, I don't think it's gonna go no 7 game. I don't know.
They look exhausted.
But just right, yup, they look exhausted.
We can watch players. Like, yo, this man has been over in the second quarter. And I says, but the Pacers don't play like this every game.
Right, they play like that every game.
And now, because the Knicks went.
But it's demoralizing when they just keep hitting these threes. And it's like you gotta go back down and try to get a 2. Then if you miss it, they coming right back down and hitting a 3.
No, they cannot.
I think the Pacers are more dangerous when they up by 10, 11 points, because then you gotta come back and try to do something. He said fresh as a day. Did Chuck just call NBA player fresh as a... Yup, I don't know how they gonna sleep. I'll always remember the night though. They should have just tried to foul him. Boy, What a ending. I'll be right back. I'm gonna end this in a little bit.
Duster, streaming exclusively on Max.
This golden summer, the world's top soccer clubs soar into the United States. 32 clubs, 11 cities, 4 weeks, one world champion. FIFA Club World Cup begins June 14th on TNT Sports and stream on the zone.
The Kia K4 and K5 represent what comes next. The next movement for innovation. And the next movement for acceleration. The Kia K4 and K5.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Crouch under boot and butt, crouch under boot and butt, and thighs and feet and back. All day odor protection for under $10.
24 past, presents, and futures colliding all at once. 24 seconds is all we ever have to make it happen.
That's funny. Whew. That's funny. I had in the fourth quarter, I went right on YouTube and hit live, and I said Knicks versus Pacers overtime, insane. And I just had it there because I was like, man, what if they come? I was like, shoot, what if Indiana make this go into overtime? But I was like, I don't know. And then it happened. And then I'm like, okay. Then all that happened. Let's see. Well, they gonna have to. The coach gonna have to come up with a game plan or something. I mean, Brunson had he had like 40 points. He almost had like 50. Towns almost, I think he had like 33, 34. I think that one guy, what was McBride, they need to start him because he be hitting some big shots for the Knicks. They need to start him instead of letting him come off the bench. Maybe that might it's like the Knicks need like more impactful players other than Brunson and Towns. I know that guy OG was doing good. They gonna need like more players. They better get people off the bench. Cause I know in game 2, see now that the Pacers came back and won, the Pacers they might try to relax it. See, I think that they might just try to relax in game 2 and then be like, you know what? We did it in game 1. Let's just stay with them, y'all. Game 2 gonna be wild. I wish I could watch game 2, man. Dang, well, Friday, I'm gonna just try to keep up with game 2, or I'm gonna be like, I ain't gonna know what to think.
Inside the NBA, live from the 2025 NBA Eastern Conference Finals is brought to you
All the
by
people in New York,
the official automotive partner of
man, they probably like, how the hell? They probably crazy.
We welcome you back, and the CarMax House of Highlights Moment of the Year winner is Stephen Curry's behind the back half
Oh.
versus Phoenix on December 28th. You're in trouble.
Damn,
Beat
man.
out John Morant's dunk on Wemby
Damn,
with 55% of the over 1 million votes cast.
This Josh Johnson dunk over Wemby. See that?
This is Curry's second time winning the CarMax Moment of the Year. Aren't you happy?
But well, New York, I hope y'all win game 2 because then y'all gotta play 2 games in Indiana. Game 2 is a must-win for the Knicks, y'all. If they don't win game 2, they in a world of trouble.